Okay, so have you heard about this Mitolyn thing?
Mitolyn, yeah, I've seen it popping up. A lot of buzz, right?
Yeah, it's all over social media. Everyone's going on about these crazy weight loss results.
Mitochondria magic, they're calling it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, whenever there's a new weight loss approach, well, we got to look into it, right?
Right. Got to do our due diligence.
So we did a little deep dive into the Mitolyn website, just to see what this mitochondria thing is all about.
Interesting approach, great. Going down to the cellular level.
Totally different to most of the stuff out there. It's not just about counting calories or hitting the gym.
Nope, it's all about these little things called mitochondria, apparently.
Yeah, and the website, it claims that there's this like new scientific discovery, something about how low mitochondria levels can actually make you gain weight.
That's a new one.
They even mentioned a study, some big research thing with like over 1,700 people. They used all these high-tech microscopes to look at people's cells.
Wow, fancy.
And get this, they describe mitochondria as these tiny engines inside your cells that burn fat for energy.
So, like little fat burning machines.
Pretty much. And the idea is if you can boost your mitochondria, then you can burn more fat.
Makes sense.
So where does Mitolyn fit into this whole picture?
Well, that's the supplement they're selling. It's supposedly designed to support healthy mitochondria levels.
Right, so not your typical diet pill or appetite suppressant.
Nope, they're really emphasizing that it's unique, a proprietary blend of 6 exotic nutrients and plants.
Unlike anything you've ever tried before and all that. But okay, let's talk about these ingredients. They list 6 key ones, starting with maqui berry.
Ah, yes, the superfood of the moment.
Packed with antioxidants, right? They say it promotes mitochondria, supports heart health, even helps with cholesterol levels.
Sounds impressive.
Then there's rhodiola.
Now that one I'm familiar with. It's an adaptogen. Helps with stress.
Yeah, and apparently it's also linked to mitochondrial health, plus all the mood-boosting and brain benefits.
Interesting.
Next up, we've got Hematococcus pluvialis.
Say that again?
Hematococcus pluvialis. It's a type of red algae, super high in antioxidants, apparently.
Algae, huh? So we're going from berries to algae now.
This stuff is supposed to boost mitochondria, support joint health, and even strengthen your immune system, like a multivitamin, but from algae.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Then we have amla. It's a fruit, super rich in antioxidants and all sorts of nutrients, good for digestion, vision, and, of course, you guessed it, mitochondria.
They really are pushing that mitochondria angle hard, huh?
Oh, and this one I actually like, Theobroma cacao.
Wait, isn't that where chocolate comes from?
The one and only. I know, right? Delicious and good for you. They say it promotes mitochondria, supports healthy blood pressure, and get this, it's a natural aphrodisiac.
Wow, this supplement does it all, apparently.
And last but not least, Schisandra.
Sisanda, another berry.
Yeah, it's known for its adaptogenic properties. They claim it supports liver health, keeps your skin looking good, and yep, you guessed it, helps those mitochondria.
Okay, so they've got this whole exotic blend of ingredients, each with its own laundry list of benefits. But do they actually work?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But they do have some pretty convincing testimonials on the website.
Oh yeah, the before and after pictures, the glowing reviews, those always catch your eye.
They have this one woman, Peggy, who lost 35 pounds. Then there's Russell, who shed 29 pounds. And Connie, she dropped a whopping 40 pounds, all thanks to Mitolyn, they say.
It's tempting, isn't it, seeing those kinds of results?
Totally. Makes you wonder if maybe this mitochondria thing really is the key.
I mean, who wouldn't want to lose that much weight?
Exactly. And they offer a 90-day money-back guarantee, so they must be pretty confident in their product.
Yeah, that does add a level of reassurance. Makes you think they believe it actually works.
And they really emphasize that it's a natural formula, no stimulants, easy to swallow.
Hitting all the right notes for people looking for a gentler approach to weight loss.
Right. No jitters, no harsh chemicals.
Oh, what's the verdict so far? Intrigued.
Definitely intrigued. But like with anything, we got to dig a little deeper, right?
Absolutely. Let's take a closer look at the science behind these claims. Well, one thing I did notice is that they do link to scientific studies for each ingredient.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Which is, a good sign.
Yeah, it's not just like they pull these names out of thin air.
Exactly. At least they're trying to show that there's some research backing up their claims.
Right, some evidence, not just, marketing hype.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about this whole mitochondria thing.
Yeah, is it really the key to weight loss? Or is it just, a clever buzzword?
They make it sound pretty convincing, like these tiny little powerhouses are controlling our metabolism.
Well, they're not wrong about mitochondria being important.
Right, like how essential are they, really?
They're absolutely essential for our cells to function properly.
Okay, so they're important, but how are they linked to weight?
Well, mitochondria are responsible for converting the food we eat into energy.
So they're like the energy factories of our cells.
Exactly. So they play a big role in our metabolism, which is how our bodies process and use energy.
Okay, that makes sense. So if your mitochondria aren't working properly, could that lead to weight gain?
There's definitely some evidence to suggest that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, research has shown a connection between mitochondrial dysfunction and metabolic disorders,
Including obesity.
including obesity, yeah.
Huh. What else should we consider when evaluating Mitolyn? So we've talked about the science, and the claims anyway, and the marketing around Mitolyn. But what about those testimonials, all those success stories?
Ah, yes, Peggy, Russell, Connie. It's hard not to be swayed by those, right? Those personal stories.
I mean, losing 40 pounds, that's incredible. Okay, so let's talk about those purchasing options and bonuses. They seem to really be pushing that 6-bottle package and free shipping. Always a nice touch.
But do you really need 6 bottles? That's a big commitment.
Especially since they recommend taking it for several months to see results.
Right, it can get expensive. Maybe starting with a smaller package is a better approach.
Yeah, try it out, see how you feel, and go from there.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Mitolyn.
My pleasure.
You can find a link to the official Mitolyn website in the episode description if you're interested in learning more. But remember everything we've talked about today. Be a savvy consumer and prioritize your health. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring.